Hello, my beautiful family. It is your girl, TeraChantelle. Thank you so much for joining me back with another video for my YouTube family. Your support means a lot. Your encouragement, your comments, I see them. I love you. And I just want to tell you I appreciate you. Because breaking free from the matrix is not for the weak. Breaking generational curses is not for the faint-hearted. Being conscious and being aware in this world filled with zombies, filled by lies and excessive behavior that is meant to keep you on a lower vibration and rising above it no matter what. I commend you. You deserve a hand clap. You deserve a hand clap. Because they are willing to sell us lies if we're willing to buy it. They have sold us a dream. They have sold us a fantasy. And this fantasy is that someone is supposed to save you. This fantasy that it's a soulmate out here for you. This fantasy is that materialism is supposed to make you happy. This fantasy that having kids is your end all be all and that is your purpose here. This is all to keep you in the traps of a matrix. These traps in the matrix wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you entangled, entitled, and keep you in a cage. Keep you in a cage with your thoughts, keep you in a cage with your emotions, keep you in a cage with other people, keep you boxed in and not free. Because when you are free from the stereotypes, when you are free from the judgments of others, free from opinions, free from it all, now you can lead your own life and live your own life on your own terms. It is no rules to this game of life in this matrix. Yet the matrix has conditioned us and programmed us to follow this script. And this script is to go to school, get married, have kids, and retire, and that's it. And that is just to keep capitalism afloat. They want you to have more kids because having kids makes taxpayers and workers to keep this system going. It's a system, but it's not good for our mental health. It's not good for our spiritual well-being. And your spirit wants to be set free. Your spirit wants to be free from the conditions, free from these rules, free from all of the bullshit that capitalism has trained us. It has allowed us to buy into this lie and thinking that happiness is outside of us when happiness lives inside of us all along. And being the one to be conscious of these generational curses, you are going to be a unicorn out here, right? You're going to be alone because you are not going to just find somebody you can be attached to because you're bored, because you need somebody to entertain you, you need somebody to love you, you need somebody to have sex with you, you need somebody outside of you. So you're not going to go down that matrix trap, because that's a trap to keep you away from your true and highest self. Because when you are entangled with others, you are attached to others, you're ultimately going to get their karma. These relationships can just be karmic debts. These relationships that you involve yourself with will be a reflection of the healing that you must do for yourself. These relationships can really be your karma. This is why so many people run into a narcissist. So many people run into people that will hurt their feelings because they are entitled to someone outside of themselves making them feel better about themselves. If you are expecting an entity outside of yourself to love you, make you happy, take care of you, be there for you, baby you, you are going to end up depressed, having anxiety because you are entangled with someone else. The quicker you realize that no one is coming to save you, now you can operate from a place of being your own knight in shining armor. You can be your own hero instead of being the villain to your own story, or being the victim and blaming other people. This matrix does not want you to take accountability. This matrix wants you to be depressed. This matrix wants you to be sad, wants you to be mad, wants you to be angry, because it keeps you on a lower frequency. When you are on a high vibration, a high frequency, it's because you have took your power back. It is because you have made meaning in this life for yourself. You are the one that makes meaning of this life. And if you don't have your own definition to make you conscious, to make you aware, to make you vibrate as the high spiritual being that you are, then you will constantly be in a state of dependency, and you will constantly be craving and seeking validation from this world. The matrix wants you to seek validation because it keeps you performing, it keeps you auditioning, and it keeps you begging, and it keeps you spending money. They want your money, they want your energy, they want your time. But the best thing to do is be the controller of your own time, to be controller of your own destiny, to control your emotions, control your fleshly desires. Because if you are participating in these lustful activities, which the matrix loves because it keeps the system booming, when people are in their lower nature because they're not thinking straight, they're not conscious, they are in a low vibrational, very animalistic. You are on the same level of a squirrel because you're just chasing after a nut. And it allows you to not be on the highest path for your own success. Success looks different for all of us, but when you define success for you, no one can tell you otherwise. No one can take you off your square because you have defined this life for yourself. Breaking free from the generational curses, it means that you are not going to buy into the illusions anymore. You are not going to buy into a soulmate is supposed to save you, that kids will bring you happiness, or kids is your end all be all. Kids will give you purpose here. Materialism will make you happy, and you will constantly be in that pursuit of happiness. The cheat code is to be present in this moment, because that is all that matters. Not tomorrow, not the future, today. And they want you to constantly think about the future. They want you to predict a bad future that ain't never gonna happen. That's why they want you to just be attached to other people, because if you fear being alone, you will attach yourself to an outside entity that can harm you, that can cause you that karma that I was talking to you about, that can cause you depression, anxiety, and that can lead you down a path of self-destruction. You do it to yourself. Nobody ever does it to you or against you or for you. But when you take accountability, that means you take responsibility for your own life and your own happiness. And the matrix don't want you to do that. It's not for the weak, ladies and gentlemen. I commend you for choosing you, loving you, and honoring yourself, because breaking free from the matrix is so peaceful when you make your own rules, define your own happiness, and just truly love on you. The best relationship you can ever have is with yourself. The biggest investment you can ever make is on yourself. It's not on anyone outside of you. And it is okay to choose yourself. It is not selfish, but the matrix will tell you that it is selfish. You're supposed to give your energy to these jobs, to other people, to these relationships. But at the end of the day, we came in this world alone, and that's how it's gonna go. Don't be afraid of you. Don't be afraid of loving you, encouraging you, and respecting you. It's your girl TeraChantelle. Please check out Self Love Manual for more information, and I'll see you guys on the next one.